In this video, we look at question 3 for the exam, CSEC Math exam in May, June 2015. And we note here again, this is for Guyanese students. Most 50% of the marks for this particular question lost, green, 50 marks gained or earned. Now the marks for this particular question 3 is 12 marks. So most Guyanese students who sat this exam got around half of the marks for that particular question. So what was the question? The question dealt with Venn diagrams The Venn diagram below shows the number of students who play the guitar, G, or the violin, V, in the class of 40 students. Now the thing is, these questions are designed to test your knowledge, understanding, and reasoning of problems such as that. For example, determine the number of elements in the complement of two intersecting sets. For example, you have the two intersecting sets there. List the list the elements in a defined set. Use information in a Venn diagram to determine the number of elements in the universal set. Obtain an equation in X for the number of elements in the universal set. Determine the number of elements in a given set. And then the other parts of the question: use a ruler, a pencil, and a pair of compasses to construct a right angle triangle. We look at the video, separate video on this part of the question. Use a protractor to determine the measure of an angle, and so on. So question 3 tested your ability, or the student's ability and knowledge related to these topics there. Now the average mark gained for that particular question was 50. For example, one part of the question asks students to write an expression in terms of X, which represents the total number of students in the class. What is the total number of students in the class given that information? So the question had 3 or 4 parts. Question 3 had 3 to 4 parts. A part had a subsection 2, then subsection 1 and 2, and then it had another part with 3. Write an equation which may be used to determine the total number of students in the class. And 4, how many students play the guitar? All that is based upon the diagram given there, and so on. So to refresh your memory again, these questions for any exam, any CSEC exam, will test your knowledge for certain topics and your understanding and your reasoning. And if you're good at all 3, you'll get full marks for your question. I hope this helps you to understand better the nature of the exam and what to expect. Of course, each year different topics are being tested. So don't expect to cram this and expect it to come in the exam. It will come in a different form.